Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just us two. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just us two. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Give it to me like. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. Or without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to some more Let It Die. So, today's just going to be some R&D material grinding, chit-chat and bullshitting. Hope everybody's having a good start to the week so far. Tired. Mondays always kick my ass. Sunny beach, we're alive. We believe in the time that memories fade away. Oh yeah, let's do it again. We got the groove, we got the moves. Always takes forever to first load in. Tonight is the night we say da 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 da. Hey Scotty, welcome, welcome. It's pretty amusing to watch. You'd see Hassan just holding back his tirade. Alright. Yeah, I just said, you could just see it on Hassan's face that he was like ready to pop a fucking vessel over the whole thing. Yeah, fighting with Arizona, eh? Let's see here. We're still ahead of Arizona. I thought we were starting another fight, though. Close to fighting with Argentina and Thailand. Oh well. All I super care about is making sure that by the time it gets to the end over here, because this is actually like the timer for the season, for season 6 here. By the time it gets to over here, I need to be up in this rank. That way I get the best blueprint rewards out of it, as long as you're in diamond rank by the time the season ends. Oops, I forgot to do something here. Wait, no, I didn't need to do it. Other than that, what else do we have to go with? I know I did some daily stuff here earlier whenever I was taking a bit of a break. That I can't do until Wednesday, where the 4 Forcemen are up. That might be something fun to stream, because they are definitely unique battles. Just sucks that most of them, like, their armors aren't the greatest. And White Steel is sort of one of those, like, well, just going after the first one, being White Steel, is sort of a good test to see if, like, you're ready to start doing more of the endgame shit past floor 50. And pick that up. What quests do I have at the moment? Need to do Red Napalm on Nightmare, so I'm going to probably try to do that on Wednesday here as well. Well, people wouldn't be exactly happy because they don't know that that shit's happening just for him to fucking have a dog on stream. But, they'll at least be appeased. Let's see here, got plenty more haters to kill. I think I'm down to like the last 70 beasts I need to get for finishing this one. Defense ones are always a pain in the ass because only people that usually attack me are ones that are way above me with their shit, or else they're massive whales. Screamers, that'll probably get done here by the end of stream. 50 haters. Well, it depends on how shit goes with the 10 floors. Well, from Obara up to Futagi. I'll definitely finish these 2 up though. Mainly want to have 4 spots open for whenever I go for doing a White Steel. What happened to my sound? Open a volume mixer. Is this muted for some reason? A volume mixer. Might have to restart the game. Sound isn't a super big deal in this game, but I like to listen for certain audio cues. No, it's not muted. I guess the sound just decided to die for no reason. Oh, I don't think it's too extreme, but at the same time, it's like that is technically against Twitch terms of service, because even though it's funny as hell, it would be self-harm on stream, which you can't exactly get away with on the Twitch. It seems it's a-okay on YouTube videos though. Unless you have a CEO, and that too. He does have a CEO in his pocket, so he should be fine. There's the music. Why the hell wasn't it working before? Actually never had that problem with this game before, where his fucking audio went out.
Let it die. Dostoy.
Hoo-ha. Battlefield 2142 and modern. And that's what sort of pissed me off about some games. You gotta like mod the hell out of it to actually make it enjoyable or playable even. Like, I forget if it was JP or Joe that was going through the, I'm pretty sure it's Joe though, not Joe, but JP was going through the, there was an Evil series, and you had to like do this whole thing of like butt fuckery just to get Resident Evil 4 to run, which I think should not be allowed. I don't give a fuck how big Capcom is for custom servers. Well, people have the time to do that, I guess. I'm not too savvy on the whole reverse engineering thing. I do know it's like a whole thing in and of itself. Yeah, that's sort of one thing that like sort of has me worried about. Well, had me worried about Battlefield 6 is EA being involved, and the fact that they recently got bought, and then it came out that like they intend to use AI and shit. What was I thinking? Oh, I think I need to check the shitters. Got somebody in the potty here still, if I remember right. Might be sending them back home though. No, you're not ready to go home yet. By the end of the stream you will though. Not gonna get a whole lot out of a level 1 all-rounder though. But I needed the captures. Well, I need 2 more captures I think, and then I have the achievement for 100 captures. Alright, break. I got enough. Yeah, I definitely got enough money. Alright, so I'm gonna go 31, do another run that way. Depending on how that goes, might do 41 to 50 for the materials that are in that area. Well, it's not even 41 to 50, it's more like 41 to 44. Because I take a leftward branch that ends up into dead end after only like 3 rooms, so I could go back to the waiting room here, because the last 2 rooms end up being metal rooms, well, iron rooms. In this game there's like 2 different things. It's not just metal. You got 3 types of metal, well, 2 types of metals, and then you have irons. And then you have copper as well, that too. You got, oh, then you also have death metals. You have death metals, you have faction metals, and then you have tuber metals. And then iron and copper. Alright, so we are looking for Osuki, so we can go to Koi, bounce up to Kasuma, and Uchinobu is the first shop spot that could potentially have a could have a problem. Seriously, what the fuck? I hate Windows 11 so fucking much. I've had so many problems with this piece of shit since it came, since I had to update. Worst fucking operating system I've had to deal with since I think it was ME. And hell, just earlier today I found out that they don't have a native program in 11 for reading RTX files and RTF files. Did my shit really fucking crash or what? Already do it if you did. I don't care what the fuck I had. I hated using it. I mean, for the long, I think I ended up just going back to XP, and then for the longest of times I just used XP. I would rather use that, and I refused to like update to like 7 or 8. And then eventually I built this rig, and wherever I built this rig, I wanted to like do the best I could for sort of future proofing and shit. So, but 10, since I didn't hear too many bad things about it, and wanted, if I could have had my way, I would just fucking stuck with that until the day the computer explodes. It looks like the fucking game ended up crashing. I really fucking hate Windows. According to Task Manager, I should be doing fine. Thankfully I went to the tower having a decent bit of money to begin with, so if it does count as a disconnect and I'm dead, I can just get my fighter retrieved. Yeah, Windows sucks dick.
Let it die!
I don't even get some of the shit that fucking Microsoft's been pulling of late, especially with like even the franchises they own for gaming and Xbox and stuff. It's like, if you guys really don't want to run the company seriously, maybe just sell it to somebody that would. and fuck what the shareholders think about it, as obviously they don't know what's good enough to actually steer the company in the right direction, since any that are doing it right now are just staring it into the garbage. I forgot until the 27th they have one free continue per day. Should have figured. Where you at? There you are. Yep, right to the bar. Here you come, out of my head, off my heart and my mind, but you can't make it mine. Fucking seriously. One more fucking try and I'll just start shutting shit down, see what the fuck might be eating stuff up for no reason. No updates going on, right? No, it seems like no updates are going on right now. Well, no Windows update anyway. Let's see if it caught it before the fucking elevator at least.
Let it die.
It's probably wouldn't be as grating if the fucking game didn't take so long to load. This is even just because I'm streaming and stuff. Where's it taking so long? It usually does take this long just loading it normally. No, it's loading me into the floor. Well, that was something. Move around, okay, it's not tying out from that at least. Fight going on the stairs there. These, I see you right here. Nom 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 nom. Of course there'd be a lava shroom popping right there. I do hear a pill bug around here and a scorpion. That guy saw me. Which way are you gonna come from? Yeah. Vtuber. Take care of her. There's the scorpion. Boom. Ooh, burb. I'm not even gonna bother. Use the resources I got. That way I don't have to worry about my equipment get damaged at least. Nom nom nom. Eat all the things. Let's see your well, yeah, I am actually sort of low on steel. Oh hell, I didn't think I was gonna fry up the pill bug, but guess that happened. And go up here, yoga shroom, eat need that for mushroom finding. Don't care if I build up rage because I don't use a whole lot of it anyway. Actually, try to switch back over to the commas before I forget about it. What we got over here? Pure copper? Yeah. Alright, that's all cleared up. We'll see if the left way leads to Osuki. Ah. Nope. So I should go that way, just see if I can unlock it from this side. It's not like it's gonna affect what the hell I run into. I think I need to get to the other side to actually unlock it. Yeah, I think if this isn't unlocked, it means I have to go from the... Well, if I can't unlock it from this side, it means I need to come from the other side. But I don't think I go that the route that would actually lead to that. Yeah, not here. There's the thing. It'd have to be on the other side. Yeah, I don't go to Yatsuo, which would lead to the Yukaba, then Azaba. Got two over there that I haven't visited before. I should bother with that at some point. Get the map filled out, essentially. But tonight's just going for a basic material run. This just happened to not cause more spawns before getting there. Hey. Hello, Ox Stream Hub World. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Oh, Vtuber up there now. I don't need any of that metal at the moment. I think I've still got like 60 some. Got one above me. I'm gonna drop down there. They drop out of the building here. Stop running away. Heads. Bah. Okay, this leads to our up away. Osuki. Next we go to Koi, then we get to our first boss fight afterwards at Kasuma. That is one thing, as you get higher in the Tower of Barbs, things become more spread out and the paths aren't as direct. But by by these floors 30 and up, you at least got one boss, well, yeah, one mini boss for each faction that you could do. That could get you the red medals that you need for doing upgrades. So our down is up and to the right. Let's see, we got booby trap, well not trap, an ambush up here. Ball thrower. Got another one over here. One could tell that I do this very, very often. Oxygen-free copper is definitely a good one to pick up in these floors because that's more so a 41 to 50 set. I pick up the blueprints because, A, why not? Until my inventory is full, I might as well slowly get things that I can use for getting other things done. Big thing for me though is getting affection medals in a run and getting tuber medal, well, scratch medals and reversal medals if I can. Copper wire, I don't really need that. Still a bit more to go. Got one off to the right, or is it? Wait, what's the wait? No, that's right there. Used to there being more enemies in this area. Alright, that's my 20 mushrooms. Now it's more so a concern of getting more beasties. That is a beastie right there, but I have to use something to knock it down. I don't have anything I want to throw it at the moment. Alright, so we got maybe a beehive? We'll see if this stupid thing stays. Alright, so if you shoot it from like down there, I've noticed that damn thing likes to fall through the building. So I have to try to approach hitting it from that way. We got here broken copper wire. Kill coins are always good to get. Also approach this so you pick it up. If you're standing over it, wherever you go to pick it up, you end up stomping on it, which causes the bees to come back out. Not the bees. I'll pick up one. Try to work that back up to 30. I got fighting going on. Haters probably down here. Stop celebrating, he didn't do anything. Okay, what is that? Don't need any more mushrooms. That way. Okay, so my way down is this way. Come over here, get the coins. Then open those two up. See if we get coins or another screen. Coins. That's not bad. That railing there is another point that I'd like to tell people to be careful around. 2 turtles. I don't feel like dealing with those stupid things. There is a way to get them, it's just very fucking annoying and slightly time consuming. Not super time consuming, but annoyingly. You gotta stomp on them, wait for them to come back out. Stomp on them again, wait for them to come back out. And then might have to do it a 3rd or 4th time, and it's like, I just want to pick your dumb ass up and get going. Okay, so to the left. Though, the bad thing about the turtles, like, they give decent HP regen, well, give you a decent HP heal. But, the biggest thing that I'm missing out on is it's another count towards a beast obtained while I'm going through the tower. So the 3 or 4 that I passed up, just, you know, that's 3 or 4 counts that I didn't get while doing this run. Alright, Koi is just straight up to Suki. Let's see if we got the hater here. Left, okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Stupid goddamn bots. This one's up here fighting with it. The damn screamer got him. I'm not gonna bother with that. Oh well. It happens. I'm fairly certain I'll get a shop while doing this run. There's a bit of a timer on them, but I forget if it's off like every other run you could run into a shop, or else if it's every 3 hours or something like that. It's been a long time since I looked at cooldown stuff for this game, other than daily resets at noon EST, if I remember right. But here we go, we're gonna be fighting our first mini boss in the milk area. Little U10, which you can tell where it's at, it's all the way over there. Ochinobu, okay. Should be able to just go right to the boss fight and not worry about anything else. Yep, what bug we got here? We got, oh, pill bug. Pick you up. Definitely picking that up. I think right now I don't think I'll pass up any mineral oils, or definitely no synthetic oils. Those are another one that's up in the 41 to 50 area, but also pure afterwards as well. What are you gonna do? Start off with attacking me? Oh, didn't expect a follow-up like that. I think it dropped metal. Yep. Yay. Okay, what do we got here? Crude? Working towards 30. And having one of these for whenever I run into a beastie is okay. Uchinobu. Yep, there we go. What do we got? We got enough to buy one thing, which would probably be our reversal metal pickup if it's the store on this floor. That's what it looks like. But who knows, we might get 6K by the time we reach the shop that will let us get a... I think I'll pick up a Dodd metal along with the reversal. If not, I could always go for a scratch metal too. There we go. Alright, so he's about halfway through. Might even be able to just skip some of the fighting, but we'll see. Okay, one off to the left here. Make sure I'm not being blind and missing anything. Wait for this one to go. Yep. Switch over this in case we get this money this time. Getting a good bit of money out of the vending machines. Yeah, I don't see any kill points down there. Hemp, no. I'd pick up leather or cotton though. So Scooby Dooby Doo. Let's check something. Yeah, JP's still going. The pool. Okay. See you over there yelling at me. Stop with your shit. Another one? That might just be a dead end if I go pretty much straight ahead. Yeah, I go straight ahead. What do we got down? There's Lizard. Nom 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 nom. More blueprints. Cotton. I need to pick up cotton. End up using a lot of that for just random ass stuff where I went on a bit of a research frenzy. A little bit short. gonna have to go this way anyway. Maybe we can clear out these next two and get up to 100k. So we got a Vtuber up top. Well, there usually is one at the top here. I don't know why I'm saying that. I should remember these things. Okay, so there's another chest at the top too. Got ambush spot here going up. There's the other one. Okay, we're at the 100k mark. Let's actually double back here and get that shop. Doobie doobie doo, Scooby doobie, a doobie doobie doo. Other side. Almost went right back to the entrance. Well, not so much entrance, but the way I came from. Left. Reversal, because there's no reversals that drop in that spawn in this area. And we'll actually go with scratch metal because we don't need a lot of those anyway. Could go with synth. Got no ultra pure. Walnut drops in this area. And the ultra pure would save me some hunting. Cotton and leather. One thing about cloth that took me a while to find out about is all the cloth things can drop in basically any part of the cloth of the tower that are like cloth floors. So back to the right. Okay, onward to fighting Cohen, where anybody that's played this game and actually got into the 5th floor, I think it is. It might be the 4th. It's whenever you fight Cohen. Actually, I don't even have to bother guesstimating. I just look. 3rd, Tamada. That's sort of funny. Even if you get past the first 40 floors and you're already working on the upper floor, well, the battle to the top content, which is what they call the endgame content, there's still a reason to come back to these to these lower floors. And it's not even just material farming like how I'm doing. It's because the 4 Horsemen spawn in these areas, while their rooms are in these areas. What direction is he facing? And of course, the moment I go and pop them. Okay, that's this room clear. Thought there was a chest. Oh, chest is on the other side. Man, oh, stamina shroom. And guard shroom. No, that's not guard shroom. That's the tough shroom. Defense 1. The guard shroom gives you invincibility for a while. Spike bat. What's that? Leather. Need that. Thought JP's stream froze for a second there for me, but nope. He just holding still, his hand bullshit. So it's reactive talking. Okay, so there's another one over the other side here. Might as well. Cotton. Hemp. Bah. Coins again. Come on, DK. Oh. He one-shotted the tuber. That's one weapon I don't see used a whole lot in these floors. The katana. We got bone tuber down here. Ta-da. 4 empty now. Okay, yep. Straight to the escalator up to fight Cohen. I think I need to go to Shiniyama and then take the, Shiniyama. We'll see what layout we get thrown. So we're right at the boss fight, so that up might actually be Shiniyama. Switch over to the scythe, because I like using that for fighting the... Where's the sickle? Scythe? Yeah, scythe. Scorpion. Let's make this fast, easy situation here. Alright, 2 more beasties to finish that up. Music fucking paused. Good old Cohen. Ta-da! Chunky boy, go down. Blueprints. Ooh, dot metal. Sorry. Then sometimes there is a critter near the other door. Yep, I see the lizard. Open the gate and we'll stop on. Hey, see a splatter shroom there too. Yep. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. So yay, got some blood neem out of the run. Off to the left. Let's see if this is Shinayama. Shinayama. Yama. If nothing else, I guess this game could be useful for learning katakana. Okay. So we need to go to the blue one. The pink fuchsia, whatever the hell color you want to call it, that one is a dead end. So off to the left. Okay. Nah, so it's this. Might be a hater here. No, just a screamer. I hear a scorpion. Oop. There we go. One more beastie. Nah, don't need that. Need that. Really low on aluminum. Yeah, there's like a whole cluster that I'm gonna be missing, but that's not a big deal to me because then I can, like, if I happen to get distracted by something in chat, I don't have to worry about the jackals spawning and like completely screwing me. Get rid of that, because usually I just ignore it, but might as well. Oh. Okay. Gonna pop anything? Nope. Go this way, get this pickup. Yeah, I knew he was gonna do. Engine parts. Vtubers are so fucking stupid sometimes. I've had them jump over the edge there before. Which, if you're trying to collect bone metal, that can really suck if it happens. Because that's, you're not guaranteed to get bone metal drops, but you know, it's a chance that you lost that if it could have spawned from the body and the dump thing ran off the edge. I've also had the Vtuber notice me whenever it's over there and I'm up there, and it just zoops itself off the fucking building trying to get to me. Okay, this is probably gonna be the fuchsia one, or pink one. Pink escalator, yep. Next floor is Etano Dai, which would be Goto? I think it's Goto. Hello, Lexi. I know you've been lurking here, but I wait for people to say something before I do a shout out in case they're just chillaxing. Oh, welcomes. Hope you've been doing well. I haven't seen you around for a bit, but I think I remember you said you were going to take like a small break from the shit show. We'll just nums. Coming back soon? Okay, nice. Well, I'll try my best to catch you when you do the lives. 70, 50, 70, 75, that's the next floor section one. Usually there's an enemy over this way. Health back and all. Yeah, that is a important thing to do. I've been okay. Just a tired, worn down old man. School year started, so gotta worry about that with my kiddo, and then gotta keep doing the work to pay the bills, so it's like no time to chill out, you know? What the fuck are you doing? Okay, whatever. He ran off to find a mushroom. I'll just eat this because I don't like leaving that. Oh, got an enemy. Guy come back yet or not? No, he's still running around. Oh, he ran away all the way to the damn exit. Well, too bad for the screamer. They can't leave the floor to try to get the hell away from me. Which is bad news bears for them, because I need the body count. Get those quests done. I see you there. But yeah, the VTubing world's been in a bit of a uproar of late, thanks to people being very, very stupid. And continuing to be very, very stupid, honestly. I think it started 30th of last month, and it's been rolling on here, there, and it seems the only one that's continuing it is a large content creator that seems to really need the views, I guess. Well, not so much views, but she wants to make sure her concert has more people there, I guess. But if you're pissing everybody off, that's not going to be the way to get people to come to an event. Sort of basic etiquette there, if you ask me. Alright, so only one way up, and the boss fight is going to be right there where all that shit's gathered up. But this is Gatos, so Goto, stop yelling at me. So we're gonna be using a flail to take that one out. Stop it. I'm getting a pet lizard to go no 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 no. Anybody that likes Souls-like games and is interested in this game, since you're watching me play it, it is free. It's a very old game, and they do like little updates here or there, very sparingly. Come on, come on. But don't expect too much from its sequel. That was, damn it, didn't hit block soon enough. Well, it's not even really a sequel. The fucking thing has just basically just the combat system, and that's about it. You can't do the same progression sort of like in this that I think a lot of people loved about this game, and that's why it had like even a small niche following. Yep, need that. I don't think there's any critters up there. No. But I enjoy this game. It's one of those ones that I don't feel like I'm one of the best players out there in, but I continue playing it just because I like it. Do we got space? Yeah, we're getting sort of low. Nah. Gonna spit here. Dead. Go to 9. And you go this way because if I try to get over there, I'll end up slipping on the bomb. Wait, I see Spaceman's in JP's chat. We also got another metal. Nice, nice, nice. So we got that. Got 2 mushrooms behind me and just these chests along the wall. I have to say, from experience, if you are streaming this game while using controller or even keyboard and mouse, and you like look over to chat to bullshit about something and come back after kicking open one of these chests, please make sure not to hit the roll button. I had that happen in the past, or I rolled right out the fucking gap here. What, after coming back to the game after bullshit with somebody. Alright, so Hiramatsu is where we're gonna go next. I like to run around using just my fist for my secondary while doing these floors because it doesn't use up any durability or anything like that. Sounds like something I would do. Oh, it's definitely something I would do. But if I remember right, whenever I was streaming that, I wasn't even VTubing at the time. I don't think VTubing even was picking up at the time. Hey, Bacon. The platoon ended up hitting level 4. We got that, I think it was today or yesterday. Now, next upgrade, well, next point thingy increases the daily reward thingy that you can get. Where you get the iron blueprint. Hold on, I'll look for you. Just give me 1 second. It should be in floors 1 through 10. Blueprints. Okay, so for the iron, you're looking between floors 6 through 10. What happened among other things? Overall, it's probably. Oh, I didn't know that I got a variant with the Goku stuff. Jetstream. Death Burner. Has an obtainable blueprint on floors 6 through 10. So it seems it could be any of the blueprints for floors 6 through 10. So there you go. So, though I initially said 1 through 10, it turns out it's more restricted than that. Didn't say anything if it's specifically from like any of the dev haters that you can run into. So it might be any of the blueprints could potentially be a be the iron. I know one thing that helped me with finding all the blueprints while I was going up through the tower. Sometimes the guy sells blueprints and their resources. Yeah. Uchi Taco Bell guy. I had mine at Uchi Nobu here in the 30 floors. So this one up here probably won't have it. But he could potentially have it as well. But the way I did a lot of my stuff going through the tower to actually manage to get through all of it by myself was go floor 1 through 9, get up to 10, got the elevator up to that at least, and I just kept grinding those 9 floors until I couldn't upgrade anything anymore. I couldn't find any new blueprints, and then I'd go after the boss with the best equipment I had at the time, and then continue on from there after I beat the boss. Then repeat the process, and it took me a good while to get through the story, quote unquote, story of the game. So there are some recommended paths to build. I'm guessing since you're asking about the iron, you've already looked at some of that stuff. I know the iron's pretty good for a while, and I don't think it really takes much of a hit until it's either the 20s or the 30s here. I know the 30s, a lot of milk gear is strong against blunt damage. But yeah, so I need to go up to Ibata. Probably have to go all the way through everything to get there. Another thing I recommend is like, the way I just said is a grueling and slow-paced way of doing it. But any blueprints that you pick up while you're going through, hey Grundle, I saw you over at JP's. Blue Spacemans. But also, welcome to the streams, Zenkai. Did not mean to be rude. I was just like, oh, I could give this person information, so I'll look it up. I try to always be watching. But yeah, here, hold on. Actually, now that I think of it, boop. Here you go, Zenkai. That is actually what I pulled that information from for the floor drop area. So if you wanted to make like a checklist or something, you could try using that for how much more you got. Yeah, I used it too. Okay, yeah. It is a great resource. I use that, and I have a spreadsheet that's up from the Reddit. Hold on, I'm waiting for the guys to get up here. I just don't want that stupid fucking ball guy starting shots at me. There's a spreadsheet for all the blueprints as well as the materials needed for upgrading them and stuff. I use that a great deal. Alright. Down there. Pure lama nama. And actually that's how I've been constantly keeping track of how much I need of all this stuff while going through, because once I get far enough along, I can at least be like, okay, I don't need any, I know I don't need any more waste oil, so that's one less thing I have to worry about keeping in my storage. And if you don't drop any money on the game for death metals, you already know stuff is very limited with storage space. And waiting for like seasonal quests to pop, or even just doing the regular quests that are in the game just to get death metals, can be a bit frustrating as well. Might be a left turn up here that I can take. No, this will be a straightaway. Yeah, we got Scratch Vtuber around the corner here. I use steel. I actually actively need you as well. I do wish there was a walnuts. I need to drop another thing. I do wish there were better ways to get splithium in the game other than just the frickin' TDM. Because, I sort of hate the idea of having to go and steal from other players as the best source for getting splithium. Like, and yeah, though I hate it, it's the best source of splithium, like I just said, so I do it. Alright, how many enemies are we gonna get in these 3 coins? Oh, I thought that was gonna be an enemy. That's... Get point blank in their face, and the bit of a stagger from the pitching machine doesn't freaking matter. More walnut. I need so much freaking walnut. And watch, I'll probably end up getting faction metal from Jindai as well. I don't mind as long as the chests keep giving me monies now. Would be nice if I could get more than one shop per run. But anybody that's played the game long enough and researched stuff knows that doesn't happen. Oh, I was not expecting that. I thought I was gonna at least get a free headshot out of that. Alright, where's the one up top? You usually aggro these assholes before you even go into the area. Did one see me? Yep. Here it comes. I should leave one inside here and then the scratch tuber. No, not that way. What was I thinking? Coins. Another one over here. I see material up over there. Turtle. Nothing this way. Well, that's the way out. I thought it could be over that way or this way. We'll check. Just get the hell out of the way now while we're over here. Left. Is Zabata here? Yep, Zabata's right there. Let's go back and clear this area out first. And we just ignore the tuber then, since we don't need to go that way. I always check under here. Come over this way. I did not expect them to be right there, but hey, we'll take it. Oh, hell yeah. What was that? 2 splatter streams, I think, in one run. Stream lock! Yay! Okay, so what were you? Pure aluminum. Another big reason why I like to pick up blueprints is that 1 million points you need for the friggin'... Damn it, JP. Incoming raid. Already ahead of the curve, Bacon. Pork chop sandwiches. Eh. Hi JP, welcome Raiders. My name is Magellan, you just call me Mags. I like tacos and video games. Welcome. So how did everything go overall with the Kovacs? That Akame person that was there. Thanks for providing my friend with little tips and stuff here as well, if you're still lurking about. Bacon being silly bean over here too. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Just ask how the stuff overall went with your aim training. I didn't see like if you got any new PBs other than that one for what is it? The reading where like the enemy's going and stuff. That, and I don't know if the oh, build up. No. Is that? Well, I think you got a PB on that one, or else I was just misreading chat, because I'm pretty sure that Akame, if I'm saying their name right, said, you know, congrats on PB for that one. Yeah, PBs for new stuff, but nothing for the benchmarks. I do need to work on target reading for dynamic clicking. I'll get there though. Okay, all right. So it's dynamic shits. Okay. I'm not good with the stuff. I just sort of understand how it goes. That's because of watching you and watching Dale. Yeah, there's a comment. Thank you again for giving JP the tips. All the pro gamer moves. Okay, and that's where I came from, right? Yeah, I want to go to the other one. Yee. I don't do the shooty games as much as JP does. I just do sort of games like this and single player games that I don't have to worry about slowing down my teammates. Here, let's give a comment a shot too. Boop. Not to worry about Asselmo. There's obviously that as well. Yippee! 3-stream streak. Yay! I streamed enough and consistently for a streak to get going. Well, sort of consistency. Nope. Cream pie senpai. I have this feeling I'm gonna be very fucked if I run into this person. And most likely will, since the only way up is past all the enemies. Hey. Damn you, cream pie senpai. Okay, so that's down. How consistent you are. Okay. Well, I need to be more consistent anyway. Okay. You carry it. Where are you gonna teleport to? Find me. Oh, you made a boo-boo with that. My flail is definitely getting lower. And of course, like I said, it's probably gonna drop the damn metal. Didn't say anything, did it? Okay. You knows I knows with the data and the tacos. One whole doubloon. Two, three. Scorpion. Ow, fucker. There's another one. I shall eat you to gain your stabby powers. Well, that's not really how it happens, but I wish it did. The scorpions do give pretty good, well, do sprout a pretty good mushroom that increases your attack damage. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, we got here movement, but doesn't look like they're killing each other, so this might not be where our hater is. Oh, where the fuck did it go? Oh, behind me. Just in case. Might as well get a bit of an abundance of one material when I'm at it. And the other one is... Oh. He was... Oh. If the Vtuber took him down, then Cream Pie Senpai there is probably just Nakey. So I think that's maybe the first time confirmed on stream that we got somebody that sent a expedition to me that wasn't fully outfitted. So thank you. My condolences. Okay, yeah. Thankfully, as long as, like, I sort of hate that there is the fact that
these ratings are off the charts!
How much pussy does this motherfucker get? We read 0 pussy, man. Dear God.
Get the bullet metal. Always makes you laugh. Oh, good, good. That's part of why I put it in there. Because it's just silly. Okay, Another thing that I have to point out about this game, like for anybody that likes Souls-like games, this one definitely has a crap ton of options for cosplays, I guess you could say. So I know that's like one thing a lot of people actually try to do where they get higher, not just for the character that they're running through the tower, but also for their defenders for the base, for the sort of PvP. Is this the old? Yeah, oh yeah. This is the oldest ever game. I think sometime. I think this month is actually will be its 9th year. And what I find amusing is whenever it was showing on the on Steam database, this game still had more concurrent players than their new game, Inferno, wherever they put the demo out for it. Just it's mind-blowing to me that they fucked up with Death first and are doubling down with Inferno and not going back to this formula. I think it would do much better to follow this formula and actually release on both platforms, because I don't think this is on Xbox. I think this only well, Inferno's I think is only slated to release on PC and PlayStation, and so they're already cutting out one chunk of potential consumers. They didn't advertise this game. They didn't advertise Deathburst. They didn't advertise Inferno. So if they're not gonna bother with advertising their damn game in the least of bits, at least try to follow what the fan base has already told you with your previous failure to try to do, which is make this part 2, or make a sequel to this tower climbing game. And they've already got a good idea with Inferno, because instead of going up a tower, which, you know, going up the Tower of Barbs here, you're going into this hellhole. I forget what it's called, like Devil's Eye or something like that. And though it's an extraction shooter bullshit, I still recall some of the story that it had to it that I did to get experience in the demo, where you're supposed to go down, but you don't get the time to actually take in the scenery and sort of lose yourself to the story at all, that you're going down into this hellhole. And if there's no point to it, like, yeah, technically this game has no definitive end. You get to floor 40 and that's where pretty much the story ends, but then you can go all the way up to floor 351 if you're really hardcore, and, you know, just keep doing the runs over and over again and stuff. And there are multiple ways that people could reach their quote-unquote end to the game, be it getting all the achievements, which is still pretty tough to do and requires you to go into endgame to do. It could be getting to the maximum floor at the time. which I don't know of too many people that have accomplished that. 404 girl is one that I know of. That's still around, actually. I saw them on the TDM stuff the other day. Okay, that's just them. I was looking to see if there was combat going on over there. God, I hate this room. It's not like a really bad room, it's just fucking annoying usually. Okay, where are you stopping at? Another one down there. Usually one more. Off to the left side. Probably on the other side of that. Yeah. Okay, what do we gotta work with here? Where's our way out? So off to the right it'll be over there from the threefer. Let's start off with this. I might trying to get a good angle to and yeah, you can lure the enemy AI to different spots by shooting walls or the ground near them, and they'll go and investigate it. Okay, we still got below 30 on this, so I probably need more vegetable oil anyway. Which is funny, you use vegetable oil to make weapons. Well, upgrade weapons. Okay, let's go down, start from the bottom of this tower, work our way up to see what's all here. Nothing. Where am I at? Damn, already back up to 100k. Alright, it's the way behind me, so this should be a dead end. Truly make a death ray. Well, technically, this thing's special actually is sort of like a death ray. Another thing that I know people like were sort of hoping to come back in a Left 4 Dead 2 if they made it was a thing called Gortastics, which are sort of like special finishers that you can do in the game. And if you stagger an enemy, you'll see like little bubbles above their head to signify that they're stunned or staggered. You can hold down E and get close to them, and then if you hit, well, I'm using keyboard and mouse, but if you hit the left mouse button, you use whatever weapon you have equipped in your left hand, and then if you use your right mouse button, you use whatever you have equipped in your right hand. If it's a two-handed weapon, it'll just use that. And then pretty much just dropping all my friggin' blueprints this run. And then if you're unarmed, it has its own finisher as well. I mean, hell, even for endgame, there is technically a build for unarmed combat as well. I don't know if they've added any skill decals that actually have made that any more viable, but I do remember it could be done. If you were really willing to punish yourself, you could do or try for a high floor unarmed build. I don't know what the hell I was waiting. Those guys don't drop coins. Alright, this should be our way out. Yep, Futagi is the only way to go. Reload. Oh yeah, even with technical difficulties, it took about an hour and a half, we'll say, to do from floor 31 up to 40 here. Bit of a time sink. But sorry, I don't want to. Responding to somebody else in another chat. Yee, good times. Oh, the times are good. But if I remember right, last time I read anything from 404 Girl about their run from just floor 51, which is the highest elevator in the game that you can go up to, all the way up to floor 351, or it was like 301 at the time. I can't remember what was in effect at the time I quit playing this game last. It was like a 2-day trek, two in real life day, just going so far and then using, and you have to use a certain item so you can actually like log out whenever you're in the tower without losing any progress or your fighter. Like what happened to me in the very beginning of the stream, whenever the game friggin' froze up and I had to restart it. But yeah, it is a arduous path, and as you get higher and higher, things get harder and harder, obviously. Otherwise, it wouldn't be as much of a challenge to go all the way up there. Let's see if I remember right. Yep, got 20 blood neum out of that run. That was a very lucky run. So got that. Got paraphernalia from Deathverse. That's another thing. Fucking, they quote unquote teased a mode in Inferno named Death Jamboree. Anybody that is here for Deathverse probably already does not care to hear that fucking title for a mode. Just to me, is whenever I saw that announced by I think her name was Mary or something. It was the mod that they had, well, their moderator for the Steam discussion boards. Whenever I saw that, I was like, was their previous failure with Deathverse like a fucking joke now or something? Say la taco. But let's go and send this person back. I don't even think the person I captured this fighter from even still plays the game. Which is, it's sad seeing like so many of these bases that are just person barely played the game, and their Buffalo Bank and Splithium Bank are just not even upgraded past level like 2 or whatever, which doesn't take a whole lot to do. They probably went to the tower, died once, and then just said, fuck this game. Alright, got a couple of quests knocked out. And, definitely want to take this one. Get up to floor 60. The white steel I could do on Wednesday. So these quests are probably the hardest ones to knock out. This guy is one of the forcemen, which are a special after you've beaten the game, well, beaten the first 40 floors thing. I don't think any of my guys came back yet. No. Still 18 hours left on that. Guess who's back? Back again. Let's double check with you. That's the TDM saber that is only tier 2, I think. I was so pissed off whenever I found out that, whenever I got that saber blueprint, that I had started the game late in the season, so I didn't have really good equipment or anything to even try to get up to getting the good drop, which would be like this right here, Ghastly Pitching Machine A, Ghastly Pitching Machine A TDM. So there are TDM versions of the weapons, and you can already sort of see the difference in damage. The tier 5, which would be the left side, is 1679. And then the tier 1 is 1550, but tier 2, well, the plus 2 is 1628. So even before I'd take it up to plus 5 like this one, it would already be bypassing not only the damage, but didn't mean to do that. But the I want to hit this so I can switch the display. But that durability would probably end up being a little bit higher than the plus 5 when they're on equal footing. It takes way less materials as well. Even just for this going up to plus 6, I need 2 special metals and, well, special steels, and this one takes only one milk purple metal, so already half the amount of materials required. And both these materials drop in the same area, so it's just but if I get this damn thing, I'm hoping that once I get this to plus 4 here, it'll disappear off my research list, because you can't upgrade TDM things to the next level. You have to actually earn the tiered blueprints themselves from doing TDM, because it would go up to being a Hornet Saber like the left side here, which is ready to be upgraded to Hornet Saber A. Lots of stuffs to get. I'm happy that I got a lot of faction medals while I was doing this run though. Okay, with that out of the way, I know none of the blueprints that, well, the blueprint that I managed to bring back with me is not one I need. I'm fairly certain I've gotten all the blueprints throughout the tower, going up for the normal stuff. Still missing a few of the Forceman ones. Still missing a few of the V1 Jackal pieces. People that know the game a bit better than those just being nice that are coming in here and hanging out. I've been running this for a long time, and I just have very bad luck with getting the damn blueprints for like the Forcemen and the Jackals. Anyway, I'll just store a lot of this stuff. And I hear this noise so often. I could totally see people not wanting to be around whenever I get back to the waiting room. Okay, that's all that. Make sure everything's organized, and yes, I do like to keep a lot of extra equipment just in case I do manage to die because somebody sends a hater that's fully outfitted towards me. That happens. Either catch me off guard or else be much stronger than me somehow. And any that are looking at this game while I'm playing it and are interested in the game, there are some limits put into the effect for preventing like somebody like me sending a hater my level to